It's 7:59 a.m. My heart is pounding. I cannot even breathe from the stress I feel in my chest. I'm about to open my grades in year 12, which will determine where I apply the next year to university. I'm sat there with my family, everybody's watching, and I slowly, ever so slowly, lift the paper up to see the grades. I get C, 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 and C. I was destroyed. I couldn't even believe it. After all my hard work, this is what I achieved, and I promised my dad that I will get 2 A's and a B the next year. I also asked him one more thing, just to make sure if he can go and ask the head teacher if these grades were correct. Yes, this is the degree of disbelief I had, that I thought the Board of Examinations, that England as a whole made a mistake on one exam, and that was mine. I spoke to the head teacher, and he told me, "You're a dreamer." When I first heard that term, dreamer, I was fired. This guy is essentially calling me someone who only dreams of things that he can't achieve. So I got to work and actually making a promise to my dad that I'm going to take 2 A's and a B. Fast forward to a year after what happened, and I slowly slipped the paper to see my grades again. And I see A, B. What has changed? What is the difference between myself a year before and after? Now, I'm a medical student in London, achieving my dreams because of that one statement that sparked everything in me. Now, the whole point of me telling this story is a lot of people, including myself, do not know the meaning of failure. Failure is what you expect from something and what you get at the end. For example, I started YouTube. I expect to get 10,000 subscribers at the end of the year. Fast forward after a year and I have 153 subscribers. That gap between what happened and what I thought would happen is failure. You think about it that way, it's not as bad as you think, is it? So, in other words, it's trying to close that gap so you don't think of failure as failure. When I ask people about failure, all they think about is how bad it sounds. Oh, you failed, you're gonna starve for life. No, failure is what every successful artist, footballer, athlete, student went through to achieve their dreams. And I'm not trying to be cliche here, but think of it this way. Failure is a stepping stone for you to succeed. Each time you fail, you are one step closer than your peers, than your friends, and your family to success. Every time you fall down and you get back up and you look at what you did wrong is a stepping stone to success. You cannot shape it another way. And if you want to lie to yourself, and if you don't want to take responsibility like I did, I didn't take responsibility for my actions. I said that the grades were wrong. But when I actually looked at my technique and I looked at the other things that relate to my studying, I found so many shortcomings. I found so many things to address. And here I am. I started this YouTube channel and I have 15 videos. I have 153 subscribers. I don't know when you are watching this, but this is the reality now. I know for certain, by the grace of Allah, that I will succeed. Why? Because every time I fail in YouTube, I improve. And by failing, I mean, why is there a gap between my expectation and what is actually happening? I addressed that gap. I improved the video. The next video comes in, I improve that video. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Sitting on your phone, watching Netflix, wasting time 2, 3, 4 hours a day. Why? Why? You have dreams to accomplish, my love. Envision that dream where you go to the top of the mountain and shout, "I made it! I made it! I made it!" Let this be the moment where you change your perspective on failure. You take responsibility for what happens and you get to work. You are not alone here. We are all one and the same. And I say this with pride, head held high. We are all dreamers.